Hi, Greg.
What's up,
Hey,
Greg?
doing well. How you guys doing?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Very well, sir.
Good, good, good. Enjoyed this. Enjoyed the ride because I can't wait to see, who it is, what happened, and all like that. But it's just strange
Yeah.
when they send you back to high school. I mean, like Sam, imagine you go back to your reunion now. Of course, everybody's going to be going, "Hey, how's it going?" And they make you sing the U of D High fight song.
Ooh, here's to UV High School. We're full of fight. Here's to our colors of maroon and white.
Fight, fight,
Here's to
fight.
the fellows. Loyal they'll be, singing the
The
battle
battle
song
song
of
of
you.
you of
D.
D. Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Wow.
Oh, yes, UD.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm a Cub. My son's
Oh,
was a Cub. I think he was there when you were
won-
there. But yeah.
wonderful.
So,
Wonder.
I was going to say, even just seeing the way your character was, I'm thinking that had to be you almost in high school.
Kind of, but not exactly. In high school. I really wasn't a tortured nerd. I was just pretty chill guy.
I can imagine. And Ben, how about for you? I mean, you're the guy who we all had
Greg,
that.
you're not going to sing my high school song?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you sang Sam's.
Oh, okay. Well, that was our. What
Does he
was the
know
name of
it?
your high school?
I know. I'm kidding. What were you saying?
What was the name of your high school? I'll make one up.
Edgemont High School in New York. I'd love to hear it.
What's it called again?
Edgemont High School?
Edgemont High School. We climb up the mountain. We're at the top of the peak. Everybody wants to seek Edgemont High School. We're really cool. That's why we're the only place that you should go to school.
Unbelievable.
Whoa! That's like the actual song, though.
That is the real song, word for word,
That's the one.
verbatim. That was a song. We're on top of a big mountain. We're like this at the very top of a mountain, barely hanging on. It was a wonderful song. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're,
Yeah, it was
you're welcome.
incredible.
You're
What
welcome.
what was your question before I ruined it?
I don't remember now. No, so just what it's always funny when you think that after you've been out of high school, like in your guy's case in the movie, 15 years, you go back to the reunion, things are going to be different. Everybody's going to be nice and chill with each other. But Ben, it's like you never graduated. I mean, for everybody, you go back and kind of like the same situations, are happening now than when you were in high school.
Oh, that's so interesting. I only got to go to one reunion and it was the 5 year. But I wonder if, so I haven't been able to test it, but I wonder if we all came back, if everybody would still be in their version of what the cliques were, like the cool, gorgeous jock. Or I wonder if years have weathered all those good looks. And when we get there, it's just, we're all just normal people with a lot of different problems that we're dealing with. I'd be really interested. There's a lot of people in my high school that I really enjoyed being around. So it'd be interesting.
And also, Sam, I mean, this is a fun ride for everybody because it's kind of like we all can think that everybody did, what they're being accused of. And I can't
Mhm.
wait to see who the real person is.
I can't wait to see either because I haven't figured it out yet. And so I'm going to be just as surprised as anybody.
I know it's like, okay, this is going to be exciting and it's going to be fun. But yeah, guys, thank you both very, very much. Ben, good talking with you. Sam, great to talk to you and see you, my fellow U of D High Cub. You know
Yes,
this is already going to be on their website. So this
I know. I'm very excited. AMDG, Men for Others.
That's right. That's us. That's us. Well, guys, and also bring Detroiters back. But there you go. I
There
just
you go.
had to throw that out there. Love that show. Love that show. All right,
So
guys.
funny. That show is incredible.
It is. It is. I mean, especially that one episode with Keegan. I mean, knowing
Oh,
the
yeah.
score in real life, you're just like, oh my God. But guys, thanks so much and take care. Look forward to seeing you both again soon.
Thanks,
care.
Greg.
Nice to meet
Absolute
you.
pleasure.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Greg, how are you?
Doing
Doing
well.
great.
Doing well. Gotta tell you, this was definitely a fun ride to watch. And as you know, they held like the very last episode. So I can't
So
wait
sorry.
to see how the whole thing wraps up because after a while you're looking at everybody. There's a dog walking down the street. I think he did.
It could have been a dog in a strange twist. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Chris, you're the creator, writer, director, and you two are both executive producers of this. How did this whole idea come about? Because I mean, just mixing high school into anything is going to drag people or pull people in, I should say, just about, oh my goodness, yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's a very relatable time for everybody that thinking of going back and dredging up old memories, some fond memories, some regrets. It really like heightens everybody's emotions, and it seemed like the perfect setting for a murder mystery. But I've been a murder mystery fan my whole life. Grew up, watching Columbo and reading Agatha Christie and watching movies like Clue and Last of Sheila, and so the idea of doing a murder mystery where each suspect gets to tell their version of the night in their own style was a really exciting idea to me. And I wrote it originally as a feature film, but then eventually we got a little busy making some movies and stuff. But when we came up for air, realized that as a series, you could give each character their own episode. You could really dive into them and get to know them better and get to like them. And if you saw them one way at the beginning, you could see them another way in their episode, and that seemed really cool and interesting. And so that's sort of how it all evolved. And then we were going to our high school reunions a lot of the time, and it seemed like, oh man, throw that like kettle of emotions in there, and you got something special.
That's for sure. And I was going to say, Phil, just like with what Chris said about everybody having their own episode, I had to tell Zoe in her episode when the animated part came on, my 6-year-old grandson was over here playing in the basement with me. And all of a sudden the animated her comes on, and you never saw a kid just shut up so quickly and just stare and smile.
Well, I mean, that part of it is like we got to work with this woman, Lindsay Olivares, who's designed those characters, and we worked with on Mitchell's versus the Machines. And so it was like nice to pull our animation life into this show a little bit. And what I love about that episode is like you get to know Zoe's character in a deeper way. You get to see all the sides of her, the way that like we all have like a mama bear inside of us, like ready to rage out. It was tons of fun to work on.
Oh yeah. And again, also tremendous cast. I mean, everyone was funny, and they're just perfect for the part. And I just also want to thank both of you for giving my fellow Detroiter, Sam Richardson, and also my fellow University of Detroit high school grad, a part in this. So,
oh man, he is a real
Sam's
treasure. The pride of Detroit. By the way, that show Detroiters is fantastic. Amazing. And I didn't get all the inside Detroit stuff, but even not getting the inside Detroit stuff, that show is fantastic. And we've been fans of Sam ever since Detroiters. And so to finally get to work with him, he is as sweet as he seems, and as funny in person as he is on TV in the movies. He's a real treasure.
Good son of Detroit, he's really into cars.
Yes,
it's true.
You got to be from here, yeah, for sure. But just gotta say, no, it was a fun time. I enjoyed the ride with this, and I look forward to seeing that final episode just to see if person.
I hope you're surprised and delighted and satisfied.
I have a funny feeling I'm going to be, so I'm looking forward to it. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
And
have a good day.
You guys too. Take care. Hi, how are you both?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. I got to tell you, got definitely pulled into watching the series because it's kind of funny. Your guys were only out of high school for 15 years. I've been out a little bit longer. But even when you go back to the reunion, it's almost like you haven't stepped outside the school.
Right.
Just whatever was going on. Because, Ileana, like with your character, she had it with the girls in high school. And then you think, we're adults now. Everything should pass. But it's all the same, isn't it?
Yeah, you get pulled right back into that context. It's so like emotionally, it's so set in your body when you're a kid, and it's so emotional that it's easy to just jump right back in.
And then even like with your character, Jamie Walt, I felt really bad for me because there were the guys who, even when you were in school, it's like, who's he? And then you see him at the reunion. Who's he? And it's like, he was a nice guy.
I mean, I think who's he is probably the right question, because I think he's probably asking that question about himself. I'm not sure he fully knows who he is, which is maybe why he's a little bit invisible to everyone. I mean, look, let's face it, they were probably it's probably a little bit mean to leave him out the way they do, but I don't think he's doing a huge amount right. But it would be nice if someone acknowledged that he existed.
It's harsh. It's
yeah.
extreme.
I mean, I felt bad for him, even putting his name in the pool, and people are still messing that up. And it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's a bridge too far. That is him making a good effort, you know.
Right. And also, Leona, it's a great whodunit too, because obviously there's something that happened and everybody wants to find out who done it. And it's almost like everybody's a suspect.
Yeah, I think the way that Chris Miller and his writers put the motives together make it so justified for anybody to have done it. I mean, I don't know about justified, it's full on murder, but it's really hard to guess because I mean, it's justified each character. I'm going to speak.
I'll take over from while he sneezes.
Oh, bless you.
I lost it. Saying it made it go away. So we're all good.
But yeah, I think just fill over the sneeze laugh. I think that it takes a mind like Chris's and his team to be, you know, he's someone who's truly like obsessed with puzzles and loves all that kind of stuff. You know, you can see it in his other work, the complex narratives that he and him and Phil have created. It's like that, like complicated storytelling that's going on, which is really what I think makes people feel good about like doing the guesswork while watching it.
No, that's for sure. Because like I said, following all along, and they left us on a cliffhanger. We didn't get the last episode.
I know, it's so rude.
I know, because honestly, I'm watching, I'm thinking, did I miss something? So I called up one of my other friends who did the interviews, and they said, nope, they're holding it off. So it's like, I can't wait. I'm looking.
Yeah, it's really surprising.
Oh wow!
Imagine if it did end there.
Yeah.
And he just like, oh right, okay.
What the heck happened here? But no, it was a pleasure talking to both of you, and it looked like just everybody was having so much fun. I'm also looking forward to talking to Sam Richardson because he and I went to the same high school here in Detroit.
Wow,
Oh, no way.
cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was a little bit before him, but you know,
Nah.
2 years, big deal.
2 years, give or take.
Yeah.
This is my favorite room of all time. I love you. But yeah, looking forward to that. But thank you both very, very much. And I look forward to that final episode.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thanks so
glad
much.
you enjoyed it so far.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
Bye. How are you all?
Yes. What's up, man?
Good.
Hi,
How you
Greg.
doing?
Great, great. Good to see you all. And got to tell you, this was certainly a fun ride and a fun guessing game to go along with. I mean, really even just starting out where you start out, you see you guys in high school, then we see you as adults and you think, okay, 15 years has passed. Everything's going to be great. Everybody's going to be all cool to each other. No, not really. It's kind of like just the continuation. I mean, Zoe, I'll just start with you. I mean, here you are, you're now the teacher at the school and you think, okay, it's all going to be cool. And the next thing you know, it's like every guy wants to hit on you at the reunion.
Yeah. I mean, Zoe is newly single. She's recently estranged from her high school sweetheart, Brett, played by
Great guy. They just had differences and it
Full of
didn't work
hot
out for
air,
whatever reason. and
couldn't
that's
keep a
fine.
promise. And so I think she's really excited to attend this reunion as a single woman and ready to flirt and feel alive and to do things she's never done before. And then she sees Xavier, and I think she's curious and fascinated by his fame and success post high school. But then he comes on a little strong. Yeah, it gets to a point, I think, where she's like, this was cute at first, and now this is a little bit too much attention.
Zoe, I remember us talking at one point about like all these guys coming after you. And then you're like, well, Xavier's not one of my guys. And I was like, what do you mean? I was so offended. I was so offended.
Remember this moment, and you were butthurt. It was so cute.
Wow.
You were really advocating for your character.
Come on.
You're right. You were right. I was wrong. I spoke out of turn. It's Anik, Xavier, Brett. Those are the three dudes.
Yeah.
Or no, I think it's Brett, her husband, and then Anik, and then whoever.
It's Anik, Brett, and
I think it's
Xavier.
Xavier, Eugene Duckworth, who was Xavier in high school, his given name, and then that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Agree to disagree.
I think we've got it all in line. I mean, we can do like 3 different edits and it'll come out. You're on top. You're on top.
We should have let the audience choose, because we could have shot a version where Zoe and Brett end up together and they're happy. She's not happy, but like they're a little bit happier. And
Yeah,
like
if it was
fine.
If it was a choose your own adventure, no one's having Zoe end up with Brett. Not one.
Oh,
No
it's easy
one.
for you to say knowing that it's not going to happen. But if excuse, this interview's over. I'm not dealing with this.
And one of those fun times, I've really enjoyed the heck out of this. But yeah,
Oh man.
and even like with your guy, one thing I got to give you credit for was doing the Tom Selleck type butt crawl across the hood of your car.
I like calling it a butt crawl.
Yeah.
I remember doing it. I remember doing it and not doing it very well. And I said to Chris, "Do you want to try doing it again? I can kind of do it cooler." He's like, basically was telling me that no, you can't. Like, this is lame, but it works for the character that it's lame, so we're gonna move on.
And then Dave, like with your guy, he's this big multi-superstar now, this singer. And it was always kind of something else where like you go back to a high school reunion and some of the guys, I went to the same high school Sam Richardson did in Detroit. And so, the guys want to show up, and kind of show off where they'd have like the Corvette or something like that. Your guy just took the whole thing by showing up to the reunion in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time move.
But he came in low, kind of like subtle style. He wasn't trying to show off. I'm curious, what's the reputation of Sweet Sam Richardson at the high school these days?
Oh, everybody loves him now. So
Sam, really? Sam Richardson?
Yeah, right.
America's sweetheart.
Yeah, it's kind of like he jumped above me as who you want to see most on TV from the school. And it's like, wait a minute. Whoa.
Oh. Well, we have to get rid of him.
Greg Russell in my book, 3 down Sam Richardson.
Yes.
God, I love this room. Can I just stay here for the rest of the day?
Absolutely.
Drink coffee with you guys and have a good time. But no, this was a lot of fun. And especially the trying to figure out, what happened or who done it. Oh, because I do have to tell you this part. Everybody has, like, as you know, your own segments or your own show where you're defending your life for the most part. And all different, comedy, music, and all like that. Zoe, I have to tell you this much. When your part was on, my 6-year-old grandson was down here and he was making noise, having a good time at the trucks. But he loves animation. And when the animated part of yours came on, I've never seen a kid shut up so quick and just stare at the TV screen. And it was like, wow. It's like, I'm gonna have to just keep replaying this part. So
Listen, I do it for the kids.
She does it for the kids. She does it for the children.
I do it for the children.
All for the kids. Guys, thank you so very, very much.
Right, baby. So good talking to you, man.
Thanks,
so
man.
good to see you again.
Guys too. Great seeing you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.